The sword is a potent weapon of warfare, designed to stab, slash, or hack. It is a familiar weapon to every warrior, and in ancient times, it was part of the soldier's complete armory. The Bible has the sword on its list of essential weapons in the believer's spiritual battle against the powers of darkness. When David confronted Goliath, the Philistine, it was with a sword that he had him decapitated and sealed Israel's victory. According to 1 Samuel 17:51, David ran and stood over the Philistine, took his sword and drew it out of its sheath and killed him, and cut off his head with it. NKJV, the Bible equates the sword in the spirit realm to the Word of God. It is more devastating and more reliable than the physical sword. It is backed by the reliability and faithfulness of God. Hebrews 4:12 declares, "For the Word of God is living and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit, and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart." NKJV. It is a weapon that cannot be ignored. It is a weapon that the enemy cannot fault. It is the Word of God, as powerful and reliable as God Himself. Paul, while giving a description of the full armor that God has provided for the believer for victory, admonishes the believer taking possession of the sword of the Spirit. He describes the sword of the Spirit as the Word of God, and it is meant for offensive and destructive incursions into the camp of the enemy. Ephesians 6:17 says, "And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God." NKJV. Beloved, when you put on the helmet of salvation and lay hold upon the sword of the Spirit, you become untouchable, invincible, and dangerous to the powers of darkness.